Oh, there we go. We got a Q&A up. We good. We have a poll. Well, a questioning thing. You know what I mean, chat. Why is the slimming phone? It doesn't balance very good. You know that? Good evening, chitty chat. I'll see how everybody's going. First, g'day, Nick. Good to see you, mate. Where's my like, Nick? Huh? Where's my like at? It says 0. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's my love? How are you, mate? How are you going? How are you getting on? Where's my
coffee, mate.
Yeah, coffee. I need more coffee. Yeah, it gave me a like. Thanks, mate. Been down the. I've been down the big city today, mate. Been down the big city. Took down the rest of that shed, so we just got back not long ago. Unloaded the trailer and dropped it back to me, old mate. So yeah, all sorted. How's things in your world, mate? Hang on. I feel like I'm eating my moustache. Oh, hang on, kid. That's better. Yeah, we hit the road early and just got that smashed out. But no, it went well. The new tools did the job. So yeah, mate. Still not great. That's all right, mate. It's natural, mate. That's how it goes. That's just the natural way things go, mate. Hang on. Yeah, someone like me comment. No, it's not what I'm after. Hang on. I like that too. Oh, that's a bit nicer. There we go. We've got some better colour there. Devogs, hello mate. How are you? How's it going? I've been down the big city today, so I took down the rest of that shed, mate. Human spider, hello mate. I like the profile picture there, mate. Very nice, very nice. I'm a big fan of the Venom movies and stuff, mate. So yeah, very nice. My name on here used to be Venom Avenge and Venom many things, but I changed it now. So yeah. Cheers everyone. G'day, g'day. We'll find out how everybody's weekend's going. I've had a long day. I was to hit the road 6 in the morning. Just got back not long ago, so got the rest of that garage and yeah. Is it raining? No. Susie's cooking dinner. Susie's cooking dinner behind me there. She's got the electric cooker on. Raven, I'm from New Zealand, mate. Yeah, we're just having an evening wind down to see how everybody's going. Look over, lad. Long time, dude. How you been? Long day. Get a beer or some grub. Yeah. The Susie here's getting some food on, mate. So that'll keep me nice and well fed. Yeah, your weekend went shit. Hey, Nick. Can always be worse, mate. Can always be worse. Well, not the best weekend. I agree, mate. I hope you're doing all right. Cyrus, good to see you, mate. You're from Australia and New Zealand. Nice. Yeah, I've been over to Aussie briefly for a holiday when I was about 13. It's the only time I went overseas. So. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, guys. I got one like so far. I only just got on here. All right, 2, 3. Now we're talking. We won. Did we? I come on, guys. You guys know I only follow sports that require 2 balls, right? We talk about this often. I watch sports that take 2 balls, like motorcycling, and car racing, and drifting. Like if it's got 1 ball. I don't know what's going on, so you have to. The All Blacks won something, all right. And mate, that's always bothered me, mate, because people don't. Quite often, the general public don't give a crap when a team's losing. Like the Warriors, everyone smacked on the Warriors in New Zealand and NRL for years about how crap they were. But the moment they do well, or the women's team does well, it's like they sell out a stadium, and it's like everyone jumps on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? Well, so funny. What did I do? Mate, I'm shattered. I woke up 4:40 this morning, got ready, hit the road at 6 a.m. Went all the way down to Auckland, past Auckland, way down to Blimmin Waiuku, if anybody knows where that is. Finished pulling apart that shed, dragged it back, unloaded it, took the trailer back to my mate's place, come back, and then jumped on here. So it's been a long day. I've finished tearing down that building though, so that's good. I've got another 2-car garage to put up at home now, so it won't go up for a while, but it's good. It's good. We need the storage. We need the space for all the car projects and motorbikes and things and chaos. Hello from the USA. G'day. We do something here. Sometimes we do. Where's your phone at, love? I'll show you through the upside down chat. See, because I'm over here. You did meditation at 5 AM and coffee. Nice, mate. Nice. It's good. Store. Stop. No, I won't stop. I won't stop, Nick. You'll have to flip your phone up the other way, mate. It's because we're down under down here, mate. Everything's upside down, apparently, for the Americans. Yeah, for the Americans, yeah, I mean, everything looks the right way up here, but it's just how it goes, mate. It does give us a better chat. Yeah, it gives us a better chat. This is the new thing. Just so you're aware, guys. Yeah, living upside down world over here, mate. So I'm told, anyway. Well, oh no, it's on my screen. I'm sitting there thinking there was a bug on me. It wasn't a bug. Always wanted to visit down underland? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Get yourself a holiday. You only live once, mate. Defying gravity. That's it, unknown. How many have I lost? What have I lost? What are we losing? How many have you lost? Go ahead. Oh. Definitely gravity, yeah. I don't know what this guy means, what he's talking about. And Anthony, how many have I lost? Lost what, mate? Could turn my MB the Otger. Come on, guys. It's hard enough reading this upside down, mate. It's a tough life living out here in the wilderness, mate. You know, everything upside down. There is can see, okay. So yeah, how's everybody's weekend going over there? Yep. It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe, guys. I'm sorry. YouTube will only let me stream upside down, mate. I'm gonna donate. Oh, thanks, mate. I would appreciate it, mate. Get yourself a membership, mate. You get little emojis there. Membership's only about $5, mate. If you want, if you're into roofer. Yeah, I've been taking down a blooming building today, mate. Been taking down a garage. I bought for home, mate. You can see upside down. Yes. Well observed. It's because I'm down here, down under, mate. So this is the way we stream sometimes. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't understand. Everything looks normal here. What happened to me? Oh, I'm down under, mate. Down under. So. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Boy Barangot fan. Thank you very much for the dono, mate. Much appreciated, mate. Had to come to freedom. Hope you're having a good day or night. Sorry, Sorry, I haven't joined lately. I've been busy. That's all right, mate. That's all right, B12. The world's flipped on its head, unfortunately. As we all know, the world's flipped on its head these days. Can't make sense of it all. So I'm here to help you make sense of it all, because I'm used to living upside down. Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Thanks, mate. Yeah. Sometimes we take the piss on these streams, mate. Do check out the channel. You'll see what I do on here. But we got to get some more viewers in here, mate. We've got to keep it interesting. Got to keep it fresh and exciting. Everybody copies everything I do here, so now I have to do this. Got to do this here because all the other streamers copy me. So got to flip the board sometimes. Sometimes you just got to flip things upside down, mate. You got to mix it up. Yeah, backwards, bro. Am I? Upside down multi-universe. That's it, man. Yep, I'm from New Zealand, mate. That's it. That's it, Rebar, New Zealand, mate. You been here. You were here yesterday, weren't you? Yep. That's exactly why we're upside down, mate. Down here, down under. Everything's upside down. I'm scared. Please help. Yeah. So how's everybody's weekend? What's going on? What's going on in the world, my good people? Safer, yep. How's everybody going? I'll give you a moment. Let me know how your weekend's going. What's good? What's good? What's bad? What could be made better? Love life? That's it, mate. That's it, mate. You got to not care what anybody's going to think of you, mate. That's it. Be yourself. Be yourself in the world. That is the most important thing, mate. Very important. All right? Very important. You be yourself. Because normal is boring, you see. Normal is boring. Jesus loves me? Oh, thank you, mate. Why did he make me upside down then if he loves me so much? It's really hard to live this way. Funnel web spiders over there. Yeah. The old funnel webs, mate. No good. I think I've scared off my regular audience with me upside down. They're like, nah. Nah. I don't like it. It's too far. What am I meant to do, Susie? What should I do, mate? I know, but whenever I'm my normal self on here, everybody copies everything I do on their channels. So we gotta mix it up. We gotta just take it that far. Because everything I do on here, they copy me. They copy my stream titles. They copy word for word everything I do. So I'm just gonna have to mix it up, mate. I'm gonna have to. Anyway, we'll have a more normal conversation instead of taking the piss too much. Otherwise, we will just end up with brain rot children in here. Kids these days, eh? Scared everybody off. What name should I change to? I kind of want to change my channel's name. Well, that's a personal choice, mate. It's your choice, my friend. What do you think you should change it to? Just as long as it doesn't have 6, 7 in it. You're right, I think. Don't make it too long, you know. You want something catchy. You want to try use full words. You want to. So, anybody wish to answer the question? Well, who's got some good news for the chat? We need good news. We like good news. Italy, great to have you here, Jonathan. How are you? Jonathan Cappelletti. Jonathan Cappelletti. Cappelletti. I like it. That's a good name, man. It's good. I like it. You're good? Fantastic, mate. Oh, Susie's just got some steak on for us. So it's good. No brain rot, maybe time of midnight. Yeah. Keeping away from the brain rot's a good, safe bet for your future there, B12. The world's losing its way. A fair bit these days, for sure. The world is definitely losing its way when you look at, what phones have done to us. It's not good. It's not good. There's definitely a lot you can do on a phone, but there's a lot of options for distraction and brain rot, and then there's Googling things and researching things and, finding new hobbies and stuff, right? It all depends how you want to use it, right? What's up, Mr. Frog? Good to see you, man. Have a great night. Stay safe. Thank you, Tanya Napier. Much appreciated, mate. Take care of yourself too. Yep. How's your weekend going, Tanya? Where are you from? Texas? No, I'm from New Zealand. Lurking. G'day, Bear. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. You're bad at names. You take your time, B12, mate. You take your time. Well, it's different now. Don't get it. Yeah. It's a line from The Simpsons that Grandpa Simpson said, right? What was it? I used to be hip and cool and with it. Then they changed what it was. Now everything is new and scary to me. It'll happen to you. Yeah, the world changes, right? And you feel like I was recently around the old suburbs I grew up in, and it's nothing like, the whole place looks nothing like, nothing like it did. The world changes. World changes. It's all right. Just genuinely hate people now. Yeah, there are a lot of, like, I just drove to the city and back today, so I went and took down the rest of that garage we've been taking down to bring back here. And the amount of idiots on the road was just ridiculous. Like, you're driving down the highway with like, I've got a big, massive, wide trailer on, right? I can keep it within the lines, but apparently people can't even colour it within the lines in their cars. I was like, all right. Like, we're going down in the morning. It's a foggy morning. Like, it's daylight, right? So we're on the road, going out to the country to get this shed, right? And there's fog everywhere. And there's all these people driving silver and grey cars. And the moment the sun came up, they had no headlights on, no park lights, nothing. You literally couldn't see them until they were 10 feet away from you. And it's just like, how few brains, this is where you start to remember what most people are like, right? Like, how few brain cells do you have to be driving in the fog in a grey car on a wet morning and not even put your park lights on? This is people all around you will sort of show you the intellect of the average person. Yeah, I definitely agree. It can be painful. G'day from Birmingham, UK. G'day, Janine. Hope you're well. How's you going? What's good in Birmingham this weekend, mate? You are friendly? Yeah, I try to be. That's the whole idea, right? We have a positive chat. I do self-improvement, mental health chats and stuff, right? These evening ones, we like to just hang out and have a chat and whatever. Please don't go upside down. All right, Ryan. Yeah, I'll refrain from that. I'm just messing around with it. I'm just messing around, just taking the piss. I'll stay. Well, you already missed the upside down bit of the stream there, Ryan. I did it for about 5 minutes, but no, just a bit of a laugh sometimes. Still in the hotel, and I got shit going on. I've been a good person in my life. Life isn't fair, Frog. Right? So unmet expectations always lead to anger. If you're angry about a situation, right, it's because you had expectations about, you expected other people would act that way. That if you're a good person, the world will give you that back. Unfortunately, it's not true. But what's real strength is actually still being a good person in the face of all that. You know what I mean? Like, you can be a really good person and just be punished in life repeatedly, and mistreated by people. But that's not on you. It actually takes a lot to be a good person out the end of all that. A lot of people don't stay that way, right? A lot of people get hurt a couple of times and then they take it out on everybody else forever, right? So, it's actually a good thing. Another line from The Simpsons, Lisa goes to Homer, "Oh, this is the worst day of my life." He says, No, it's the worst day of your life so far. Am I a sports person? Only if it requires 2 balls. So motorcycle racing, car drifting, right? That kind of thing. BMX bikes and stuff like that, right? That's my kind of sports, man. So yeah, every sport requires 2 balls. So golf, rugby, cricket, it's all out. Seen the Backrooms movie? No, haven't seen that. Haven't seen it. What's that one about? Tell me about it. What kind of genre movie? Tell me a little something. Worst day so far. Way to cheer someone up. That's all right, Frog. That's all right, mate. You survived every day you've ever faced, mate. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's all I got to say. Don't be so hard on yourself, bro. It'll be in future. It'll just be a distant memory. This won't be. You won't be living it, right? In future. So just keep on trucking, man. You'll be all right. It gets worse. It does get worse, but you get stronger on the journey, right? So the situations can get worse later in life, but you're building yourself now and building that resilience to handle them, right? So they don't seem so bad. You feel me? The more prepared you are to handle it, the more you sort of understand, life's going to kick, life's going to kick sometimes. That's just part of the journey, man. We always learn something, or we try to learn something from it, right? It's a horror on a massive liminal space with monsters. Okay. What is it streaming on anything? Is it on any of the streaming services? I hate acute angles. Interesting that. Hello, love.
You're streaming, but there's food there.
Food. Yeah, I'll eat soon. Oh, this avocado, this steak, this. In theatre still. Oh, okay. Yep. Heidi, on your bed. No. Away, puppy. Hey, no. No, your bed. Go on. Good girl. Sorry, guys, the puppy's just up. Okay, I'll screenshot that. I'll look up a trailer for it, mate. Where did the? It's really good. Where'd the name of the movie go? There we go. Back. All right, I'll check it out. I usually go for like action comedies and stuff. You gonna go see it? All right. Thanks, mate. Thank you for popping by. King, what's up, mate? I have a gay dog. My female dog is gay. Heidi, did you know you're gay? Somebody called you gay. Somebody called you gay. Somebody called you gay, dog. I tell you what, mate, when she's on heat, the way she shakes it around for Zed, I tell you one thing, mate, that this dog is most definitely not a lesbian. Off. She does lick a lot, though, so I don't know. Could be onto something. What? Oh. She is a very, very cute. You eating crisps right now? Enjoy, mate. What kind of crisps have you got, mate? Sounds like a nice treat at the end of the weekend, mate. Have I got a ghost story to tell? No, never seen any ghosts or anything, mate. Never had that kind of experience, to be honest. J Biggs, you're a brother. How are you, man? Morrowind is a goat. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Okay. I don't do any politics and stuff, guys. We don't do any of that. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out. I usually do like mental health chats, right? Self-improvement, that kind of thing. Help people with depression, anxiety, lack of motivation, struggling to be consistent, right? They want to work out more. They're struggling to just face the days, whatever it is, right? We just hang out and chat, and if people have questions, you join in. How's the cat riding the donkey, Venom? I haven't heard that one before there. Superfly, how are you, man? Going well, man. Just went down to the city today, tore down the rest of that garage we're picking up, so that's all home now. Unloaded it, took the trailer back to the bro, cleaned it and that, and got back and went, come on here for an hour or something. See what happens. But yeah, I thought I'd turn up. Try to turn up every day for you guys if I can. Anyway, don't do politics. Don't do trolls. Let's go. So when's your plans putting it up? Oh, I'll be a while off putting it up. Superfly. It was mostly for the frame of it, right? So all the cladding, it's got some rusty cladding on it, but the frame's really solid. So a couple of bits of frame had rust, but the actual main overall design is all right. I'm going to replace a couple of bits, get some new roof on and that. So that's going on. How old's the dog? Jim, she's 3.5. He's just about 3.5 now. How's it going, mate? Pretty good, Timothy. Zed, are you all right? You're just rolling it. Sorry, the other dog.
Spares out.
Hey, Zed, are you good? Right, no. Sorry, the dogs are being all unsettled. Heidi, go to bed. Hey. Sorry, guys. But yeah, going well. 9. She's a crusty white dog. Yeah, I've got a boy here who's a like a pit bull Hunterway mix. He's coming up. He's pretty much bang on 10 now, so starting to move a bit slower these days. He's a good fella though, good boy, well mannered. Apart from when he's rolling around on his bed like an idiot at the moment. Yeah, what's going on this weekend for everybody? I've told my little adventure I had today and that. What's going on? Who's had a good week, a bad week? What's up? Heidi enough. Oh, I blooming wrecked my finger as well. cut my finger taking down the garage today, so that was smart. Of course, literally right at the end, it wasn't even taking down the garage. I did the whole job, and we were just moving some stuff around in the car, and I caught something in the car and cut my finger because I'm smart. Don't tell me what to do. Had a boring week. I've been doing some flag throwing. Nice, man. Nice, man. Well, flag throwing. I haven't heard of that. Actually, I'll get you to elaborate on that. What do you mean you've been doing some flag throwing? What's that about? Always a good day catching me live. Oh, thank you, Super. Yeah, we are just hanging out, man. I literally got up like 4:40 this morning, and we were on the road by 6. Went all the way down to the city, way past the city actually. Finished tearing down that other garage, and basically got back, and here I am. I'm pretty tired today. I will do my best though. Throw in a flag, okay. Squints. 9:17 in your country now. What about you? It's 6:17 p.m. on Sunday. 6:17 p.m. Sunday. What's that?
6-7.
No. Oh, okay. Marching band. Oh, rad. I've seen some impressive stuff with like their marching band stuff. I know people get bullied and stuff at school for it, but like the actual coordination when you see a good solid marching band, like it's pretty impressive, man. I find it impressive. Oh, thank you for your comment, Ben. I couldn't give less of a fuck. Am I saved? Oh, I don't know, mate. No, I don't do any religion here, mate. I don't do any religion. For the simple fact that the reason I don't do religion is I find the religious people who come in, there's a lot of religious people who don't do this, right? But the religious people come in and you want to force like your opinion on the chat and try and it's just not the place for it here. We're here having a self-improvement chat and stuff and just see how everyone's going. I do self-improvement here, mental health, all that kind of thing, right? Help people out. So that's what I do, mate. 2 a.m. for you. 4 in the Arvo in Queensland. Nice, Tim. Yeah, don't do religion. It's just I don't need a back and forth over it. That's all. I don't do religion on the channel. I don't do politics just because it's people are always arguing about stuff, and there's plenty of live streams that are dedicated to arguing all that out and disprove me on this and that and whatever. So we'll leave those people to do their thing, and we'll do our own thing. But as always, people of any belief are welcome here, and we're just not gonna get into an open discussion about trying to solve a question that's gone on for a long time. See you, man. Have a good one. Thank you, brother. Bless you too, bro. Have a good one, Parker. Legend, good on you, mate. What about my passion? Oh, motorcycles, man. Has to be motorcycles. Send your love from the pagan community. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Don't like sacrifice a goat on my behalf or anything. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I think we've hit troll. I streamed about half an hour earlier than usual today, and I think we've hit troll o'clock. Oh, I don't know what you mean on that one there, Chili. I haven't heard of that. We need an update video of Susie learning to ride again. Yeah, I definitely should have had the camera rolling when she crashed it. That would have been a good viral motorbike crash clip for sure. She pulled back into the driveway and locked up the rear wheel on the mud and just went sideways and tumbled like a toddler. It was highly entertaining. Highly entertaining. She's all right, of course. But yeah, she hasn't. She is keen to get a few more rides in on the road bike soon. I have any hobbies like drawing or writing? Not really. Like in the past, I sort of did through school and that. I could sketch a bit. Could be a good idea. The missus does. Mrs. Susie.
I actually brought these over. I did them like a couple of years ago now.
Oh, you brought. There you go. Okay, right. So Susie did these, right? I've never seen these before, right? So this is a first look.
It's a kingfisher bird.
So Susie painted these. This is her stuff. Hang on, can we get the gloss off that? Sorry, I got dirty nails from today's still, guys. There we go. Here's your kitty cat. And she did this one too. Right, there you go. Mrs. did those. Sorry, try and hold it in some better light. Yeah, that's her pet family cat. A little tuxedo kitty. There you go. I don't want to whack them together. Beautiful, but see, I've never seen that. I've never seen her create something like that. I saw a sketch in a box. There you go. Learn something about the missus. What's up, bro? Hey, Pablo Mustang GT. Oh, there was a nice Mustang GT. We followed back from the city today, and he hit the highway, and he went squatted it. Away it went. It's good. In the wet too. It was jiggling a bit in the rear, and I was like, well, is it about to do Mustang things? But he held it together. Remember yet, Daryl? I do. Good job, Susie. Like to draw as well. Awesome. Art. We got Paint with Mandy in here as well, who does some art stuff, and Bear, who do it as well. So if you go check out the channel and go over to the community post part of the page, they post up their art and stuff. So like I do some body double streams and stuff on here where like I'm working in the garage and people are working on their art and stuff. It's just to sort of all motivate each other. And yeah, they post up to the community what they get up to. Yeah, don't do religion here, guys. There's channels dedicated to discussing that and disproving and all that, right? So I just don't do it here. As always, people are entitled to their beliefs. I just don't want everybody arguing about that. It's just not the topic. That's all. So we don't do religion. We don't do politics. This channel is about creating your own outcome, focusing on your own life, right? Focusing on what is within your control. That's what I do on the channel here. But we just have these wind down chats and that. So neighbour lost his dog and we haven't found her today. Oh, that's horrible, Daryl. How old's the dog? How old's the dog? Eating apple and chocolate spread and peanut butter. Where am I now? I'm in New Zealand, mate. In New Zealand. The caravan's on a bit of land, man. I'm building a cabin and stuff here, so just in the caravan for now. We're not travelling in it. Hey, buddy. Hey, Wayne. Good to see you again, mate. How are you? Luna. Hi from Egypt. G'day. This live stream is very good. Thanks, mate. I just keep it real, right? That's the whole idea here. I just keep it real, like have a bit of a laugh, whatever. Sometimes I sing a bit, for everything. I'll take the piss. I've got ADHD and stuff, so yeah. The whole point of the channel was I got sick of watching. When I was really struggling with depression and stuff, I couldn't really find a good vibe channel. I couldn't find something where we could have a conversation like some of the stuff we have here. So I decided to create it, put myself out there, and try help some people if I can. Wind down knowing we have a creator. Yeah. If you like, mate. But yeah, we're not here to discuss religion, respectfully. People can be from whatever religion. You can have your beliefs. I've got nothing against it. It's just not what we're here to discuss. So I just ask you to be respectful of that. It's just not the place for it. Oh, Wilt Desired got the cream of Samyang today. Cream of Samyang. Special order, special chef. Almost 15 or 14, I forgot, but she's scared of fireworks and ran away, and we searched for like 2 hours in the first fireworks wouldn't stop and the whole neighborhood tried. Okay. Yeah, it'll probably just, the pup will probably be a bit scared, to be honest, mate. Pup will be a bit scared and hiding away somewhere. I think from what I've heard from dog trackers and stuff, they say you don't want to go looking yourself too far, because you could go out to an area far from home and leave your scent there, and then the dog's trying to follow the scent, and then you leave in a car and stuff. Like, you want to sort of have your scent where it is. and then you go and have friends, like things like that. But hopefully pup finds its way back. Just make sure you keep in touch with the shelters and that. Somebody might have picked it up and it's at their house overnight and they're waiting to go to the shelter on Monday. So you just keep an eye on Facebook groups and stuff like that for the local area. That would be my best advice would be go make sure you check Facebook and all that. Found dog, etc. Especially like local community pages in the area you're in and surrounding areas. If you check those pages, that's usually, if people find an animal, that's where it'll be posted up. Yeah. Go looking for the dog and worry, and yeah, I feel you. Yeah, mine have gotten out a couple of times in the past, and like there was fireworks and stuff, and they just barreled. They were just gone over the hill. It wasn't there. Yeah, couldn't find them. Found them about an hour later. But yeah, it took some trekking up through the bush. What's the best part about living in New Zealand? Oh, I don't know. For me, I suppose it's for me. It's just the nature, right? I like being out in the country, and tonight, this morning, sorry, I'm very tired. This morning, we hit the road at 6 a.m. and it was just fog all through the valleys and stuff, beautiful sunrise and that. So yeah, it's just a vibe, right? Especially out of the city. Like I grew up in the city, but yeah, Lane, again, we're not here to discuss religion and bring in the religion perspective, man. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. You wouldn't like it if I walked into your church and started just stand up and just say, "Hey guys, I'm going to talk about motorcycles. Hey, can you not talk about motorcycles in our church?" No, I'm just going to keep talking about motorcycles, right? Like, I just ask you for the same respect, you'd expect. She told me I couldn't stop laughing. A cop came to the neighborhood, but no one was in trouble. Just road patrol. Oh yeah. Australia, well, from New Zealand here, mate. From New Zealand. What are some New Zealand holidays? I don't know.
Matariki's coming up on the 10th.
Matariki's coming up. There you go. I don't know. I don't keep. I'm out of the loop on all that stuff, guys. I don't even like. To me, days of the week don't really exist with what I do here at home, building stuff, working on cars. Like it's every day's the same. There is no weekend. Like if I take a day off, it's usually sort of in the middle of the week or something, right? I can go to the beach, have a whole beach to myself and that. But I do need to buy a new fishing rod. I haven't been fishing in many years. I need to get a new surfcaster. Are you celebrating the 4th of July? No. I'm in New Zealand, so it's an irrelevant holiday here, of course. That doesn't mean anything in New Zealand, right? How's the Velcro gloves going? Yeah, good, mate. Good. I lost a couple of pairs on the last couple of flossies, but beyond that, we're doing all right. Hold on tight to them sheeps, bro. Thanks, mate. Yeah. The sheeps tend to hold on pretty tight as well. We tend to get rid of them before that's a problem. Send the meat over to Aussie. Okay, Lane. I just Lane. If it's just like if you're, I just don't understand what point you're trying to make with your comments. I'm just trying to understand what are you asking me as such. You're kind of talking in these haikus, like, oh, it's great to talk about this stuff, and we could go into it. It's kind of like, okay, well, like, what are we discussing, bro? Some context might help. Bought a boomerang in Australia and threw it. It didn't come back. Now I live here. All right, Mr. Pinto. Yeah, that's good. We're in New Zealand. Am I Northland, north of Auckland? So I grew up in Auckland, and then I moved further north out into the country. It's just a joke, King. It's just piss take between New Zealanders and Australians. It's just Australians always say, "Oh, the New Zealanders they shag the sheep." It's just bullshit. we do that. I gotta go. Bye. Have a good night. I might be in the live tomorrow. Yeah, you come by whenever you please. Of course, Daryl. Thanks for coming by, mate. Do appreciate it. We're nearly at 30 likes already. That's not bad. It's not bad. We're not here getting many answers to how's your weekend, mate. We're not getting really an answer from everyone saying what's going on, how things are going. I'd like to show you the promises been given to anyone if you're willing to hear. No, I don't want to hear it. If it's a religious statement, I don't want to hear it. In a way, I don't care, bro. You can reframe it however you like, you know. You know, if you roll it, if you roll a turd in chocolate, it's still going to taste the same when you bite into it. All right. It's not religious. All right. Go on then. Go on. I'm trusting you, Lane. I'm giving you. I don't understand a word, mate. DL, I'll talk slow just for you. Where are you from? What country? You cannot understand me. What country are you from? Where are you from, mate? I'll try accommodate you for a moment. Holland. Well, I can't do an accent about Holland. I can't do a Holland accent. You threw me under the bus with that one, man. Why couldn't you be from somewhere normal like America or England or something? I can do those accents. Now you've made me look silly. This is all your fault. Your weekend's great. There we go. Finally, somebody actually answers how their weekend's going. So you're like the second person so far. Everyone else is just not answering the blooming question. Your weekend's great. Why is your weekend great there, Cora the Dino? I like that. Dinosaurs are a fantastic thing. Sid, hey, stop licking your beard, dog. G'day, Real Wayno. How are you, mate? How are you? I'd like to show you the promise that I've been given in a way you'll never da-da-da. It's not religious. And Lane says, I appreciate that. I'm like, okay. And he says, we've been saved. That means all of us. Again, you're telling me you want to elaborate on something and it's not religious. And I'm like, okay, like explain what you're talking about, bro. Like, you're like, oh, I'll break this down in a way you've never heard. And then all you say is, we've been saved. That means all of us. Like, again, bro, context, framing, some like actually explain something. You're like, I want to send you this message, and it's like, in a way you've never heard. It's like, we've all been saved, and it's like, I haven't read any of the books you've read, bro. I don't have any of the underlying context and reference you have in your religion, dude. So I can't. You're getting there. I'm not getting any younger, mate. Narcissistic leech? Are you? That's no good. Why do you think you're a narcissistic leech? SK Joldufer, why do you think you're a narcissistic leech, mate? That's no good. Hey, bro, you're looking like Tom Cruise, handsome man. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, I sometimes get Tom Hardy, Abe Lincoln, 3 years Douglas time. Just depends. Zed, stop licking your beard, dude. Yeah, well, you'll be coughing up blooming fur balls of the beard again. Looking at me like, ooh, why? Stop licking your beard, dog. G'day, mate. You're Aussie. You have a great accent. I'm from New Zealand, so near enough. Near enough. Cakes. I mean, I don't have experience with that. I imagine, given those activities, cakes, that'd be pretty normal. So if you and your boyfriend are having that happen, you know, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just make sure your dad doesn't hear. Make sure you tell him soon, man. No, at all. You don't look like any. Well, that's good, Tom. I do like to think I look like me, right? If we get a lot of people coming here, you look like this person. I can give you advice, sure. That's what we do on this channel. We do mental health and self-improvement mostly, predominantly. But, you know, this is just evening hangout chats, mate. I don't want I don't want to ruin the mood on your channel. Religion tells that blood is what cleans sin. But you literally said, let's wind back, Lane. Let's back it up. You, bed. Bed. One moment, guys. He's not listening. Go to bed. Your sister just stole your bed. That's why you look at me. Well, tough shit, bro. You got off it. You got off it to drink. She stole your bed, bro. Life ain't fair. This is what it is, dog. Sorry about it. Well, go lie down now. You know, she stole your bed. How hang on, we're going to go back on what Lane said here, because Lane's came in talking about religion. I said, we don't do religion here. And I said, of course we do what we... Like, he said, I'd like to show you the promise that has been given to anyone if you're willing to hear, in a way you've never heard. And I said, dude, like, again, we don't do religion. And he says, it's not religious. And I said, okay, well, I'll give you an opportunity to say it then. He said, I appreciate that. I'm like, cool. But we're not doing religion here. He says it's not religious, and he appreciates me giving him the opportunity to speak. But I'm like, oh, go ahead. And then all he says is, I don't want to ruin the mood on your channel. Religion tells that blood is what cleans sin. So you said you want to elaborate on something that's not religious. You haven't really elaborated on it, and then all you mention is religion. I'm like... Like, you got me in a box here, dude. Right, can you give me advice on it? Your mum passed away and you're not sure how to take it. I'm sorry to hear that, Kitty. That's been horrible. Well, one day at a time, Kitty. One day at a time. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, you understand that you're going to grieve. It's going to take time, right? So you're not going to feel yourself. You're going to be struggling. It is going to be tough, right? But just remember, it'll take time, right? You're always going to feel it, obviously, to some extent. But just take your time, mate. Try and keep somewhat of a normal routine and go about your normal activities, right? Try not to change up your schedule and stuff, or you can fall into a bit of a deeper hole there. But just some compassion with yourself as well, right? That'll take time. And if people are willing to reach out and stuff for you, don't be afraid to let people in who want to help you and support you in life, right? Or help guide you through potentially, if those people are around. Daily chat is what I'm here for. Sean, I hope I typed daily chat, not daily chat. Did I write daily? Can you check the stream title? Did I write daily chat, or did Sean just mistype there? He's probably taken the post. I did. Did I write daily chat? That's amazing. Perfect. Thanks, Sean. See, I knew the moment Sean said that, I'm like, I must have mistyped my stream title. I'm sorry. It's meant to say daily. I tried. Oh, it's all right. Hey, Cakes and Lexi, no arguing, no telling each other shut up. We have a positive chat here, all right? All right, don't make me blimmin' start swinging ban hammers and time out. So everybody be nice to each other. That goes to everyone, all right? Everybody just be nice. We're here for a positive chat. The world has enough evil. It has enough arguments. It has enough drama, all right? The world has enough drama going on. We're going to have a nice, normal, civilized conversation and try and get along with each other. Like, the question's, how's your weekend, mate? It's just a calm, everything's cool. Everybody just calm down. All right, everybody just breathe. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Deep breath all the way. Fill the lungs. Fill the whole chest. It hurts a little. All right, and then we're just going to... All right, just let it go. It's not that serious. It's a YouTube chat. We don't need to be arguing with each other. We're just going to calm down. Everybody, please just calm down. Noodles every day. Yeah, everybody just be nice. Cakes has told Kitty to shut it. Well, you can have a permanent ban there, Cakes. I think we've, yep. Sorry to everyone there. We've got, you don't worry about any of that. Kitty and Lexi, there we go. Right, that's the problem. Problem has been solved. Following Jesus is not right. Okay. Again, yes, it is. That's literally a religion, dude. Anyway, see ya. Permanent ban. Anyway, right, we're back on track. We're just trying to have a positive conversation. No politics, no religion, no what's happening in the world. Oh, stress. Right, we're here to just calm. Everybody calm down. Nobody gets out of life alive. Don't worry about it so much, right? Just calm down. We're just trying to have a pleasant conversation. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Yes. I think the darkness is your ally. Oh, I needed that. I tore down the other half of that shed we've been tearing down today, the one I bought, right? And, yeah, I definitely needed a coffee on the way home. Jupiter, again, no politics, bro. No politics. No distractions, right? Think about this way. I'll cover politics really quickly. Okay, really, really quickly. Politics, all the social media, all of it, right? All of it is rage bait. It's all to distract you from living your own life, right? Okay? Like, there's no point if you care so much about what's happening overseas and why this war in this country and whatever, all you can do from everything is sit here and talk about that on YouTube. That's all you can do with your time is impact a channel. Like, people come in when they have 3 people watching and they're trying to talk about the politics of the world. It's like, if that's all the effect you can have on that, why are you so focused on it? Okay, so that's my opinion on politics. My channel's about focusing on your own life, not being distracted in all the world's problems. This whole channel is about building your life. Because all that just stresses us out and stuff. We can't control it. It's about what we can control, right? So if you want to join me, hit the like button, hit the sub button. I am friendly. I'm on here every day. And it's just we all just try to support each other here and stuff and have a good positive chat, right? It's a place where somewhere on the internet people can actually get along. So if that sounds good, join us. I'm extremely wrong. That's okay, man. That's okay. You're welcome to your opinion. There's plenty of other channels around, my friend. That's the thing, right? You can please some of the people some of the time. I'm obviously not for everybody. Nobody is. So it's all good. Wish you all the best there, mate. When do you talk about self-improvement? When people ask questions. Sometimes we do more dedicated streams where the poll is like, ask mental health or self-improvement question, what you're struggling with, motivation, consistency, anything like that, right? But this chat is just, we're just hanging out tonight and we just catch up with everybody, because you don't want to be serious on here all the time, right? We don't want to be a hard topic, but I am here if people suddenly need to ask a question. We talk about it all. I mean, right there is a bit of a self-improvement topic. Me talking about, cutting out the distractions, focusing on your own life. That right there is the kind of self-improvement we do. Putting your time at your own self, your own future, your friends, family, building something, right? Because there's just endless distraction in the world these days with the way the internet has gone and social media and all this and that and all the politics, and you have no time left for your own life if you're worried and looking at all this crap, right? So it's all about being able to build something for yourself. Are there any mods here? Yeah, there's a mod. There's a mod right there. It's chief moderator. Who do we need to... What's going to happen when the robots take over? I don't know, Eric. Again, beyond my control, mate. Fine, how about yours, Australia? Yeah, going all right. Just been down to the city and torn down a garage I bought. So we did a live on that a couple of weeks ago. Got like over half of it done. And then went down and finished today, but I just didn't stream it today. Just smashed it out. Got the rest done in about 4 hours and loaded up and rolled on out. So it was good. Just wanted to share, I got my Necromancer Wonder Weapon on Black Ops Zombies. Nice, mate, nice. Just remember, moderation on the gaming, mate. I used to play video games literally full time, mate. And just try and spend some time at things that are going to return on investment in future, right? That in some way are going to give something back to you later. All right, that's all I'd say. Because that video game stuff in 10 years, you won't play that game. It won't be online. It's all just hours and down the drain, right? So do try and limit it, my friend. That's all I would say there. Don't just play zombies all the time. Don't seem to be seeing my comments. I will try catch up, mate. We've got a lot of comments. I think you might have top chat enabled and not live chat. You seem to be missing comments. There's a lot of comments I'm skipping through, to be honest. We've had some trolls and stuff going on, so I do try catch most of it. Try and cut back on the distractions. Yeah, definitely helps the mind, Ryan. Especially, as I say, the best time of the day to cut the distractions is the first hour of your day, because that sets your mental framing for the day, right? So if you scroll in the morning and doom scroll when you wake up, you're making your attention span very short. So then you want to focus on something and you can't, right? And you've got a whole heap of dopamine from it. So yeah, that is a majorly helpful thing. Is just try stay off your phone for the first half hour, even 10 minutes. Like, just don't wake up and go straight on your phone. Just like try and get some daylight and have a coffee, have a tea or something, right? Just sort of, do something, do some other stuff before then. You'll feel a difference doing that. I think that's really beneficial for people. McGregor or Holloway, I don't know, mate. I assume you mean Conor McGregor, UFC. I don't watch any of it. I know of who Conor McGregor is, but I don't know who Holloway is. A recreational vehicle? Oh, it's a caravan. Yeah, just like a trailer. Doomsculling brought me here, so not all bad, right? Yep. Yep, that's one way of looking at it. That's one way of looking at it. Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe this is where your doom scrolling stops. Maybe this is where the guilt you have at the end of the day, like, man, I spent too much time on my phone again, and I could do more, right? Maybe this is a channel you're meant to land here. You never know. Decide for yourselves. But you're on your phone. The hypocrisy and narcissistic thing to say. Are you still here, bro? You hated on me like half an hour ago, and you're still here. I'm on my phone serving others with my time, man. I'm here to do self-improvement, mental health questions and stuff, man. So I don't understand how you've in both comments called me a narcissist for giving my time for free, where I talk about my struggles with depression and trying to end my life and stuff, and working my way back up in life, and all the content I create here to try and help people with depression, because I don't want anybody feeling how I did. So I've created a channel to try and help other people with everything I've been learning and stuff, right? And share my story and share my growth and my path, right? So maybe just try ask a better question, man, or a question at all, instead of just calling somebody a narcissist. I don't know if you think I'm on YouTube just to make money or something. Just so you know, like, I don't get paid for views or anything, right? The only money I get on YouTube is what people donate, and the supporter memberships. I just got memberships 2 weeks ago, right? There's no member-only live streams. You don't have to be a member to get the content, because I don't want to paywall stuff. Because when I know people who are in a deep hole and they're depressed and stuff, they don't have money, right? They can't afford to do that. So that's why the membership is called supporter, right? So you get some cool emojis and a green name, but there's nothing at no membership level is there like member-only live streams and stuff. So I'm available to talk about mental health with people. Oh, thank you for the donor, mate. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, mate. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, bro. So yeah, if you're gonna like, I'm here because you banned my bro last night over what? Now he's depressed. Who was your friend and what were they saying? Why is somebody depressed? What are they saying here? What's going on? We ban a lot of people a day, man, because a lot of people come in here talking all kinds of bullshit. So it depends what it was actually about. And I also have moderators that ban people out. I don't see all the chat, right? There's a lot goes on here, man. So maybe a moderator banned it out. I don't know. But you're going to have to give more information. But coming in and just going, this guy's a narcissist and whatever is pretty off, dude. Like, we can actually have a civil conversation. I'm a human being. You still ignore the real reason, Leech. That's what you called me before. You accused him of being an American who accused him of spamming us. Here, look, I'll do you a favor, bro. Like, see ya. Look, now you can swipe on. You're permanently banned. Are you happy now? Did you get what you wanted out of the conversation? Like, cry me a river, dude. Suki lala shit. I am trying to give it up, silence. So I've cut back. I've cut right back. I'm doing real good. I cut out the vaping, and I've really cut down the smoking. We're getting close to going cold turkey. Cold turkey. Goodbye, friends. Thank you, Mena, for being here. Thank you, mate. And thank you for the donation, bro. Much appreciated. Banning people for no reason. It's the joy of running your own channel, isn't it? When I feel somebody isn't a fit for my community, which is meant to be a positive chat about self-improvement and mental health and trying to help each other and stuff, right? No, I'm not going to allow toxic people to stay in it. No. That would be disrespectful to my actual audience and my members and stuff, right? You know, like overnight here, do I just leave him in here? Do I just leave this guy in my chat? Do I? Is that what you think I should do? That's good for my channel. That's about self-improvement, mental health, and trying to support each other. And we have some really great conversations here. You know, do I ban him, or is that no reason? Anyway, it's getting a bit painful to be on here some days, to be honest, guys. All I come on here to do is try and share my story, share my life experience with mental health and stuff, ADHD, autism, and try and help people with motivation. That's why I'm here, right? From being depressed, feeling no purpose in life, trying to end my life, right? And then the whole way out of that, figuring out exactly, okay, well, at some point I want to tell the story and help people. So I need to make sure I'm actually getting the answers and finding out what works, what doesn't. Hundreds and or thousands of hours of podcasts while I worked in my ears for 10 hours a day and stuff, and actually applying it and trying it and seeing what works and what didn't and how I fit, right? So I'm here to share that experience, and also there's people ask a question in chat and need help with something. There's other people in the chat who have way more experience than me in certain things, right? So we all just try and help each other, right? So this channel is really for people who are just struggling a bit in life, right? But they're trying to keep going, but it's tough, and it is tough for a lot of people. And we're here to have a real conversation. I'm not here to make brain rot. I'm not here to just make money off YouTube, which people think is like, I get things like, oh, you're a narcissist and a this and a that and whatever. It's like, I don't know. Oh, I'm just here trying to have a civilized conversation, guys. Yeah, it is the internet. Welcome to the internet. Yeah, I've been on the internet so long, my mother was going, get off the internet, I need to use the phone. Yeah, I know. I lived it. I got the internet in 1996, I believe. It was about 96, 95. It's Sister A. G'day, how are you? Yeah, happy 4th of July to you guys over there. We don't celebrate it here, but happy anniversary. 250th anniversary of America or something, wasn't it? Big Jeffy Eppy. It's not a bad name. Not a bad name there as far as the troll names go. People I spoke to about it keep telling me it's chemical imbalance and get on meds. Yeah, personally, I was on the meds for like about 10, 11 years. So from when I was about 8 or 9 until I was 18, 19, I was on ADHD meds. I got a lot done. I fitted in with everyone by being normal, right? But I felt like I was a spectator of my own life, right? I didn't feel like I was living it. So that's why I've developed, like I've spent 20 years now without ADHD meds. So I'm 39 now. And obviously struggled a lot, tumbled a lot. It's certainly like life would have been easier on meds, I think. But this road is, pretty much as long as I stay away from a lot of the bad food coloring, I keep my sugar down, I keep my carbohydrates down. It keeps me in a calmer state where I can operate and be like this, right? Otherwise I'd be, You'll know when I've had a bit too much sugar. Silence and Violence. All right, man. I'll check it out. All right, I'll check it out, bro. Thank you very much. I appreciate that greatly, man. Can you please tell your sweet dog they say hello? Oh, we'll do. DeRay says hi, dogs. But yeah, they're pretty half asleep at the moment. They've finally settled down a bit. Thanks, dude. You're welcome. You're welcome, bro. Dude. Feel like I'm about to have a mental breakdown. Why is that, Riri? What's going on, my friend? What's going on? Why do you think you're about to have a breakdown? What's happening, mate? I'm happy. That's what I'm here to talk about. That's what we talk about here. In the meantime, we got to how's your weekend, mate. But yeah, if anybody has any mental health, self-improvement questions, please do ask. How's your morning and afternoon go? What time am I going to bed tonight? Oh, Shannon, I went to got up at 4:40 a.m. We were on the road. I had a shower and got ready in that. We're on the road about 5:45 a.m. I think. Picked up the trailer. Picked up my mate's trailer because mine's too hard to get to at the moment. Loaded that up. Went down like 4 hours down to the city. Finished taking apart a garage and loaded it up and brought it back here. Unloaded the trailer. Dropped the trailer back to old mate and cleaned it before dark, and then got on here. So yeah, been a long day, but I do try and turn up each day here, for people. Links for you? Hey, bro. Hi, mate. Been busy this weekend prepping our property and animals for a big storm ripping through here. Oh, shit. I haven't heard anything about that, Link. You reckon you're going to be prepped all right? Hopefully you don't go. You got some footage up on that? You do a yeah, look up my push-ups in a hurricane. If you haven't put up a video on it yet, look up my push-ups in a hurricane live, and I did a thumbnail for that and stuff. There was a live. It's like hurricane. If you search it, I guess you'll find it somehow. But yeah, I hope you're doing all right there, Link. Seriously, a large number of people have quit before finishing the book. So she's scientifically verified. Okay, yep. I appreciate Silence and Violence. I very much appreciate, bro. So yeah, I screenshot, bro. I'll look it up. I do appreciate it, man. Not sorry for your son. Okay. Talking specifically about depression only being a chemical imbalance doesn't feel that simple. Oh, okay. I thought we were going into the ADHD chemical imbalance. So, it doesn't feel that simple. I think a lot of it is Zed. Hey, Zed. Enough. Oi, stop licking the bed, dude. It's enough. No, I'm telling you to stop. Don't immediately stare at me while doing it. No, that's enough. Sorry, guys. The dog's just licking his blooming bed. What do I think of the carnivore diet? Love it, man. To be honest, I did it for 9 months, dropped 40 pounds, and yeah, lost all the brain fog, got a lot of clarity and stuff. I stay pretty close to carnivore diet now. The only thing I really mainly added was milk, just to keep me out of keto, to keep enough carbohydrates coming in. Beyond that, I'll have a bit of rice and a butter chicken. So, I'm not as strict as I was, but I do mostly try to keep to steak still. OCD sorry, I'm trying to keep up with it all. There's a lot going on here. Riri says, my OCD symptoms are really terrible right now and I need to sleep. I just can't get myself to do anything. I'm either 100% and doing way too much and exhausted, or doing nothing and depressed. Definitely live that loop myself, right? Where you feel like you're failing yourself, right? Like you get to the end of the day, it's like, man, like I just sat there overthinking and all that and stuff all day. My suggestion is the thoughts are still there some days. Like for me, it's been pretty, like, hasn't happened lately actually, the last 2 or 3 weeks, because I've been sort of getting so much done now, right? But I've ramped it up through like 10 minutes a day, like just 10-minute bursts at a time. So literally, no matter how much I'm overthinking, no matter what is in my head, no matter how bad it is, it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to go put 10 minutes at any of these things that's bothering me. What would make me feel a little bit better if I work at that, right? So I'll try and put 10 minutes at it. If I'm not into it after 10 minutes, I'll walk away. This is something we talk about this on the channel every day, right? So you just go, no matter how bad you're feeling, I'm just going to put 10 minutes at it. So it's a low barrier of entry to what you need to do, right? You're not like, oh, I've got to go do hours of work on this thing and this and that, and oh, I'm failing myself, right? You can shut all of that off and just be like, I'm going to put 10 minutes at it. And maybe you'll get into it and do 2 or 3 hours, right? Or after 10 minutes, you're not into it, and you can try to do something else for 5 or 10 minutes, something, right? Sometimes that's no, I'm really not feeling it. I'll go over coffee first, then so you start to create new evidence for yourself that, oh, well, I can do 10 minutes at a time. And it doesn't seem like much, but it does all stack up. And then everything starts to flow. And then that voice, that negativity, that paralysis to be able to do anything, no matter how much you want to do it, and you just can't get there, and it's frustrating. And the other thing would be consistency, right? So recognize when you're going to burn out before you burn out. So I know, like, I can work hard for days and days and days, and I'm like, man, if I do another day like this tomorrow, I'm getting to that point, right? And if I go work another hard day and push through too hard, I'm down for days, and then it's like, then I'll spend 3 days like, right? And that was the loop I always got stuck in, was a few days of work and a few days of work and right, and just rising and crashing all the time. So now it's sort of, when I know I'm going to burn out, when I know it's getting there, I'll still do stuff the next day, but I'll do like 20% of the stuff. I'll do 10%. Like, I won't do nothing, but I'll make sure I just keep on top of the little things. It's not a day to make big progress. It's a day to maintain and just have something done that day, right? And just through that for a couple of weeks of just doing that, things should vastly improve for you, hopefully. But of course, if you have it, pop in each day and stuff, let me know how you're going. And yeah, we can continue to talk about it. Don't ever feel like you're interrupting the chat or anything. This is what I'm here to do. So I hope that answer helped in some way, mate. Just had a hard conversation with your girlfriend, Nick. All right. They happen, Nick. Just remember these hard conversations as you're trying to work together to, build relationships and things, right? You're trying to work together. You're not trying to work against each other. So when you've got two people, any friendship, relationship, whatever, it's not you against each other or anything like that. It's the two of you trying to solve a problem, right? And having conversations, difficult conversations through that lens, I think is really beneficial. You know, you never want to defeat your own partner or friend or something, or business partner or whatever. You know, you don't want to, you know, if you care about this person and stuff, you don't want to be defeating them. You want to be working with them, right? Easier said than done, but if you were to fast, eat extremely clean, and put your body under real stress through high intensity exercise, it won't be cured, but it will improve markedly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was definitely that's where I gave up alcohol for 2 years. Basically, I was an alcoholic silence, right? I just was at literally out. Like I was never a drinker, right? I used to have a few here or there, and like back in the day, and then I was like, oh, I'll sort of stay away from this. And then life went a bad way, and I turned to the bottle essentially, right? And I wouldn't have thought I'd done it, but anyway. So yeah, that's what I did. Is I'd had enough of that, and going to the pub and eating the crap food and feeling like crap, and I knew I'd do something. So I essentially replaced alcohol with the pure carnivore diet, and flipped it all around. You know, definitely very beneficial. You know, now I can have the odd drink when we order a butter chicken or something. While we're waiting for our order, we'll have one cider or something, and all's fine. Crikey, mate, you ever eat kangaroo meat? No, I haven't had kangaroo meat. No, I'm in New Zealand, but apparently you can get kangaroo meat. Just gonna try and catch up on the chat here. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Most welcome, Riri. And yeah, if you have any other questions, please do let me know. And yeah, make sure you subscribe so you can find me again. I'm on live. I try to be on here every day. It's sort of maybe one day a week. One day every week or two. I don't turn up at all, but I try to. Generally, I try to be on here. Been like 8 out of 10 for the last 10 years or so on depression level. What does your day to day look like though, Frog? Like as far as are you able to get out and do like hobbies and things you enjoy? Like what's your situation with that, man? If you don't mind giving me more info, I can try give you a better answer. But I'd love to, if your depression level has been 8 out of 10 for 10 years, bro, I'd like to talk about it with you. You think qualified counsellors are worse than unqualified ones? Oh, I don't know, mate. I will make it clear, guys. Obviously, I'm just a random dude off the internet. I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm just somebody who has lived experience with depression, ADHD, and stuff, right? And I made the channel because when I was here alone and struggling, and tried to end my life here, it was like I didn't have, I wanted to make this so people in those kind of situations feel like they actually have a place they can come and talk, and somebody they can actually relate to about, not just watching brain rot on here that most of the other places, everyone's putting on a persona and shit on here. So I'm doing kind of the hard road of YouTube by not being as entertaining or whatever, but I think it's important. I think it's important what I do here. Sometimes we do streams where we tell jokes, have a laugh, whatever. It's not all serious and doom. It's not all the doom and gloom, yeah? Not all the doom and gloom every day. Try have a bit of fun. I sing from time to time if I'm in the ADHD mood for it, if the spirit comes across me. Hey man, Peter Eldred, good to see you again, bro. How are you? How's your weekend going? But what's going on with you now though, Frog? What's your day to day like? Like you're saying you've been 8 out of 10 depressed for 10 years. Like what does your day to day look like? Like are you not leaving home much with anxiety and stuff as well, or like what's going on with you? If you could give me a bit of context, but I'd really love to try help. But yeah, why do you think you're struggling with it so deeply still now? Master specialty teacher, I'm going to tell you the same thing is very important for teachers too. The degree means almost nothing. The qualification doesn't correlate to skills. Yeah, I was in the. They put me in the specially back classroom. I got kicked out of the normal classroom when I was like 15. I was in a back room with me and one other kid and a teacher. What do you mean? I didn't ask. Oh, I was just clarifying for the chat, Snail. I thought felt it was a good opportunity to elaborate onto that to make it clear of what I do and what it's about, what I do here, man. Honestly, avoided family stuff as much as I could. Yeah, okay, Frog. Yeah. I've avoided all that kind of stuff too, to be honest, man. Like a lot of like the big family events, like as a kid and teenager, we'd have a big family Christmas with all the cousins and stuff. But yeah, I think it was about 16 or 15 or 16 I stopped going and just wasn't. I didn't get along with them, frankly. Staying at the hotel trying to find another job. You'll get there, Frog. I was more wondering just sort of the last 10 years, but you'll get there, bro. You'll get there, mate. Just make a plan, aim at it, just keep grinding towards it, bro. You'll make it, bro. You'll make it, Frog. I believe in you, bro. I believe in you, Frog. Turn it around, mate. So fresh beginning. You can just dive in, man. Just try. I have to remind myself of that every morning, dude. It's just like I get up and I'm just like, man, I don't want to work on anything today. I just want to. I'm exhausted, right? But I just make sure I just keep going. Just do what I can. Do what I can. It doesn't have to be the perfect day. Not every day needs to be the most productive day. It's just that daily movement, trying to just consistently just keep moving, keep going. Big fan, bro. Thank you very much. Kanish Siny. Hello. Tried to call helpline the other night and got no answer. All right, Nick. Yeah, I'll just try to give him another call, mate. Or there might be some other helplines. Yeah, sometimes they can get very busy. So yeah, you might either call again or call another service if you can. Girlfriend ended the relationship today, so it could be better. Sorry to hear that, Peter. Sorry to hear that, mate. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, eh? Sometimes it doesn't work out. But hey, you never know. You never know what's around the corner, man. Like from the relationship I came from and how the craziness. I don't really go into it all here, but it was not good. Very very bad. With what I was dealing with, and let's just say she had some hidden habits and stuff I found out about later on. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't go into it, right? But if you told me, 3 years later I'd meet Susie, after spending some time alone and just pursuing my own path and that, right? So you never know what's around the corner, man. That's all I can say on that. You never know what'll come of it. Just keep on moving forward. But I'm sorry to hear, but obviously it's not a good day when these things happen. My advice would be just sort of sit and feel it. Don't make my mistake and turn to alcohol, which is what I did after that relationship. And by the time I turned to alcohol for a year, I'd really done a lot of damage in my life. How's the garage floor going? Oh, there's a little bit left to do. We're more in cleanup mode now, bro. So I've been at that. Just been down Waiuku today, picking up a garage. So I started taking that apart on live the other week. So we've bought another 2-car garage, right? So we did a live on it, I think, 2 weeks ago. Got a whole heap of it down. Yeah, went back today, took down the rest of that, got it home. So yeah, been a long day, bro. Like sort of got home and got the trailer unloaded just before dark. Got the bro his trailer back and gave it a clean for him and that. And yeah. And then I was sitting here for about 10 minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, I better come on and do a live. Everyone on the weekend, everyone will be on. Better show up. Make sure I show up. What's my thoughts on that? I'll just double check your last comment there. Feel ashamed though, going out having fun like everyone is successful and I'm doing bad. That's why I avoid old friends and family. It's always about you've got to not care what other people think, Frog. It doesn't matter. It's your journey. You can't compare your path to other people, right? I know people. I've known people in my life who were extremely successful. They were given everything in life, private school education. One of my best friends growing up, right? Private school, like very well-to-do parents, very the upbringing, whatever. And he was doing well. He was in the family business and whatever. And by age 18, bro, he was off traveling music festivals around the world, and I caught up with him about 3 years later, and he was the most intelligent dude. Really switched on, really onto it. And he came back. And I was like, "Oh, hey man, how you been overseas?" "Oh yeah, man, it was good, man." And he just absolutely drug fucked himself, right? So everybody has their own path, man, and some people have different paths. Some people get really motivated and build and grind in life at 20. Some people do it at 60, right? So the average age somebody starts a business at is not what you see on social media, right? A lot of people feel like they're behind these days, right? Behind on the world, and you see all this presented to you. But you got to understand the opportunities you have. right? 3 billion people don't have internet yet. They're living in mud huts and shit. So what's their opportunity to get out and all the things you dream of? Like, how far away are they from those goals? Any goal you have, how much more difficult is it for them to get from where they are and move forward, right? So everybody has a different starting point. Everybody has their own situations. But yeah, the average business owner starts their business at 47. Not 18, not a crypto bro at 16, something, whatever, right? Like, this isn't Shark Tank. The average business owner starts their business at 47. I think the average person becomes a millionaire, like, the average millionaire doesn't become a millionaire and have a Lambo at 18 or something like you see on social media. I think it's like 58 or 63 years old or something, right? So there's time, you know what I mean? There's time. Don't feel like, you're behind on anyone. Everybody's got their own path. And if there's anybody who's judgmental of that, and your friends or whatever try and give you shit about that, that's their problem. That's what's going on in their head. It's not their story. It's not their path. It's not their journey. This is your journey. Like, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to come and fix your life for you. But you've got these friends and family that you're embarrassed to be around them. But if they're willing to have you around and they want to hang out with you, they don't have a problem. It's in here, right? Yeah, it's your self-doubt. It's your image to others. Right. Just bear in mind, man, I'm sitting here with like real crooked teeth and stuff, and people give me crap, and people go, "You're living in a caravan." You just gotta not care what other people think. The way I don't care what other people think is this: the worst thing any troll, anybody in my life could ever say to me, I've said worse to myself in my own head in my darkest moments, right? I've said worse shit to myself than anybody could ever say to me. We all have, right? We've all said worse things to ourselves than anybody could ever come up with, right? So why do their words matter? You feel me? That's a perspective. Love that feeling when the room starts sounding as if you hate beer. Well, take it easy, mate. Just bear in mind, alcohol is poison, literally. It's not, alcohol's poison. Alcohol is literally the human body being poisoned. It's not a high. It's not really a drug. It's the human body being poisoned because the human body cannot process alcohol. It processes it as a poison. So the feeling of being drunk, the stumbling, the slurred words, the bad decision making, the whatever, is all your body shutting down systems, and all it's trying to do is keep you alive. That's all alcohol is. It's literally a poison. It's your system being poisoned is what the feeling of being drunk is. That was the main thing, actually, that really made me give up drinking. Learning that and seeing where I was at, that made me reflect when I really looked at that, and I was like, man, life ain't going good this way. Poisoning myself that way isn't a good idea. And then the last poison left is these little buggers. We're nearly there. Been recommended a book this evening, so I'm gonna check that out. I'm doing great at cutting down. Stopped drinking over a year ago, don't miss it. Yeah, I gave up drinking. I think it was about 3.5 years ago. I did 2 years, didn't drink, did a carnivore diet and all that. And now, yeah, me and Susie, we'll go grab a butter chicken or something and, have a drink of cider or something. Just sort of one at a time. So depression of the nervous system, any downer works the same. No, it doesn't. Any downer does not work the same. The alcohol is literally processed as a poison. You are being poisoned. It's not a nervous system thing. You're poisoning. It's literally poison, bro. It's not amplifying anything. It's literally trying to kill you. So I would suggest use alcohol in moderation, guys. It's a slippery slope. Carcinogen as well. It's a slippery slope. It's You like. I used to do it back when I was 19, 20. Like things bad, friends would screw me over, or relationship would end or something, and I'd absolutely drink like a fish, and lose my job within 3 days because I was at home drunk off my ass. Like, rather than facing it and just being in a state where I can deal with it. One thing I learned in self-improvement was this. The biggest thing I learned in self-improvement was this, is we all understand that success is not linear, right? So if you're here and you're going for success up here, we all understand that it's not like, you work a little at a job and then just you go, you're a millionaire overnight, right? Like, that's not how the world works. We understand that if you're here and you want to go here, you're going to go like this. You're going to go up a bit, you're down a bit, up, down, right? And you're going to work your way up. And then eventually things suddenly then one day things take off, right? Right? That's generally how it goes. One of the things that really changed a lot in my head was understanding that failure is the same. I'd always viewed failure just without really thinking about it as like, if you're here, you want to go up, we understand it's and then it ramps up, right? Now, failure is not this. You see failure as this, all things are getting bad, things are getting worse, things are worse. No, it's built the same way. The systems fail, right? So the relationship ends. It's not this tumble down to the rock bottom, right? It's the relationship ends. It's you start drinking. It's now you lose your job, right? It's doof, 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 gone, right? In the same way that you can scale up in success day by day, and you have some good days, and it'll come down a bit, bad days, and maybe you go down to here and up and right, like a stock market chart, right? But failure is the same. Failing is the same. Giving up is the same. As you start to make one bad decision and it affects something else. It's not the relationship ends, you drink a bit, and over the next year things go to crap. It's like you can destroy your life in 2 days, right? Through just a cup, 2 or 3, one bad decision. People go out, they get drunk, and then they get into a fight. And I knew a guy who was drunk in town. Some guy turned around, brushed against him, and sort of gave him a little punch, whatever, and he clocked him in the head, and the guy cracked his skull open, and that was the end of him, right? So he went away for a fair few years for that. And he was just out drinking with the boys, and some guy sort of shoved him, and he just knocked him out, and the guy hit his head on the footpath, and, because his life was flowing along fine before that. One bad choice, right? So, you can destroy your life. Like, you're driving along and you don't pay attention to the road because you look at your phone or something, and, so it's good to try and just control yourself a bit. Try and face those things that are eating at you. I know it's difficult, but if you drink and mask it, you're not fixing it. You're just masking it, and you're gonna have to deal with it later. And everything just gets pushed more and more into the future. You're costing your future self by not facing it now, right? If you want things to get better in the future, the things that are chasing you now, the demons, the shadows, turn around, face them, and I think the big thing is understanding, you like, nobody's coming to save you, right? It's on you to save you. People have support in that, but it needs to start with you and you going, I'm actually going to try and improve. I'm going to face this. I'm going to try and make things better. What's my opinion on French women? They're from France. Do you think people can teach their kids anything about failure and expectations when younger to prepare them? Yeah, get back up again. It's the old, no, don't have them on an iPad. Get your kids outside, falling off a bicycle, skinning their elbow. You'll be right, mate. You'll be right. Build that resilience through experience, right? Throw them into the situations where they're gonna learn, right? Michael Burrows, hey mate, good to see you again. Been a while. How are you, dude? Yeah, well, we're not going to have to put up with your crap there, Snail. See ya. You're a Dexter. How are you? Yeah, going all right, Michael. Going well, man. How about yourself? How's your weekend? I've been down the city today, mate, and torn down a shed. We started it a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, it was on the road. Got up at 4:40, on the road 5:45, picked up the trailer 6 a.m. from the bro, and yeah, down there all day and back, and yeah, pretty much in the door 10 minutes, and I went, I better hit a live or do something. Me, Greg. What it be like? I don't know, mate. Sweet Blended Soul, hello, how are you, Sweet Blended Soul, mate? Yeah, sorry, silence. I should have got rid of that person earlier. Orochi, another day of this guy not becoming. Yeah, it's from Wolf Creek. Yeah, it's from the movie Wolf Creek. Old Mick. I'm a man of culture, I'm a man of culture. I did wonder what you meant by that when I wrote you yesterday. I was like, all right. Are you happy now? You got what you wanted? You got what you wanted out of that? Yeah. It's a good movie. It is a good movie. Oh, my back. I'm getting old, chat. You know that? Lost me lighter. It's making me feel a little heavier. Is that too bad a joke? I lost me lighter, love.
You just said that.
No, I know I just had it. I've had it. Happy birthday. It's not. It's, whose birthday is it? Whose birthday? It's your birthday, Guy. Didn't you say? Hang on. Did I stream that long? You said it was your birthday yesterday, Guy. Was that? Are we still on the same day, or are you having me on? Yeah, silence. All right. Yeah, I banned him out. Silence. I got rid of him. He's gone. Thank you so much. It's still the 5th for you. All right. All right. All right. Well, happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday. Making the most of it. Actual favourite Aussie film was Lake Mungo. Okay. I'll try to look it up, mate. Yeah, I don't tend to watch too much of that kind of stuff. I used to get pretty into them and that. These days I try and watch a bit happier stuff. Like have you seen if you like that kind of stuff, if you want to see like a parody type thing, look up. Have you seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil? That's probably my favourite movie made in the last few years. Would be Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Brilliant movie. Fishing for fish. Man, I've been looking up fishing rods online, but up in my area, up north of Auckland, man, there's nothing up here. I have to grab one in the city sometime, but yeah, I just know if I start going fishing again, I'll go fishing too much. Once I start going fishing and surf casting, then I'm just watching the tide chart every day. And then I literally that's what I used to do. It's what your old man does. Silence. Aussie brother, well, New Zealand silence, but near enough. Thank you for the dono, mate. Much appreciated. Have a great night. Be blessed, Aussie brother. New Zealand, near enough. Peace and love to all. There is help. There is someone who cares. Just keep asking. That's it. Silence. Thank you for coming by, man. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate your input. It's always great to have you in the channel and your insight, mate. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the dono. Next time though, you can get yourself a membership for that much, mate. $5 New Zealand dollars, mate. You get yourself a pretty green name, and you get some emojis and stuff with the membership, bro. So, just in future, if you want, at least get yourself a green name, mate. Tucker and Dale is the best movie. Yeah. I've been, I was hounding a mate for months, another streamer mate. Sorry, I was hounding him for ages to watch the movie. He's like, oh, I'll get to it. I'll eventually. I'll da 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 da. And finally, he watched it today. He was like, yeah, all right, yeah, good. Sausage. Sorry, I haven't had any dinner yet. Susie was cooking dinner while I was on here the first half hour, so all my dinner mistakes, cold and everything, but that's alright. I won't sit here and do a mukbang stream right now. Hello from Argentina. Pichi Caruso. Hello. Love the first 2 acts where it gets a bit sappy towards the end. I'm keen to watch. Picnic at Hanging Rock though. Okay. Yeah, not my kind of movie, bro. I prefer the main thing I never liked was jump scare movies. So building and then it's it's trying to scare. It's I could never get into movies for that too much, right? I like to watch a movie to wind down at the end of the day and just kind of chill. You know what I mean? Just personally, yeah, I prefer that kind of stuff. Yeah, well, Nick, don't if you're getting don't overdo it, all right, Nick, mate. It's not gonna help you, all right. It might dull things down a bit at the moment, but yeah, don't overdo it, all right, please, mate. Also, just the jump scares. I can't remember. I remember one movie I liked similar to Wolf Creek was Touristas. I remember Touristas very well. And there was another one, I can't remember. It was the guy that was Dwight Schrute in The Office, and the guy made him into Fish Boy. He made him half man, half fish or something. I assume you'd know the movie. I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, I watched them years and years ago. You know me. Sir Mullet, good to see you, mate. How are you? Good morning for me, nighttime for you. Yeah, Tina, it's 7:25 p.m. at the moment. If you haven't hit the like, guys, please do. Please do. We're at 50 likes. We're at 50. If anybody wants to show some love, just double tap me, give me a couple of bops on the nose or something. California, right? No, I'm from New Zealand. Not from California, bro. Not from California. Cali, bro. Catch some sweet waves, bro. Now, I can't do the Cali accent too well. I can do the Cali Mall girl accent better than the surfy. Dominic, how are you, mate? Tina's message vanished. Maybe she sent it too soon. There. Feel great right now. All right, Nick. Just don't keep drinking, mate. If you're already feeling great and stuff, you don't need to keep blimmin' drinking. All right, just all right. Don't go easy on the alcohol, mate. Hey, bro, having curry. A Sunday mutton curry. Ooh, mate. Well, I got Susie just made up what was sort of laying around. Where did all the steak go? There's the steak. I haven't had my dinner yet. She was cooking when I went online, but we've got sausages, some onion, got some bacon, and some steak. So that'll be my dinner this eve. All right. And I got some avocado. And got some brie cheese, I assume. Brie or camembert. Treated a bag of bickies as well. Might have a couple of them. I'll be a bit naughty, have a couple of bickies. All right, Nick. Well, all I'll say, Nick, is take care of yourself, mate. Like, your mental health's been a bit rough lately. You've been going through a lot, and I don't think drinking in excess is the right move, right? I'm speaking from my own experience here. Right? You know the band Incubus? I do. That's I haven't heard them in quite a while, but yeah, I definitely have them in my playlist somewhere. So is money in mechanics business or opening a garage? No. Do not go near the automotive industry. Do not go near the automotive industry. Do not become a car mechanic. The whole industry's changed. You just the parts change these days. It's just all bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it as if you enjoy something as a hobby and you're passionate about it. You know what they say? Oh, do what you love the rest of your life, right? If you like cars and you want to have like cars and do them up and you enjoy the span of time, leave it as your hobby. Because if you do it as a job, you're not going to enjoy it as a hobby. It's just going to ruin it for you. Because all the stress in the job, it just ruins the hobby for you, right? That's my opinion. In my experience. It's taken me a long time to sort of get back to just enjoying them, right? No, thank you, David. I wouldn't. I'd say you might want to change. Like it's probably rancid because nobody wants it. Because if you act like that in the world, if that's how you talk around people, it's no wonder it's rancid, mate. Look at the energy you're putting out there. You wonder why you got nobody to bloom and have it. Look how you behave. Maybe it's you. Just a thought. What's up, step bro? Oh, are you stuck in the dryer again, Az? Are you stuck in the dryer? Or is it the washing machine this time? The front loader, eh? Okay. Well, you enjoy eating that of your own, mate. No, don't do that. We do self-improvement chat and stuff here, guys. We do self-improvement and mental health chat primarily, guys. What are my opinion on gays and homosexuals? People can do what they want in their own lives, right? I'm not in control of their life. Is New Zealand nice? Yeah. I think so. I quite enjoy it. Where are you from, Bumblebug? Where are you from, mate? Oh, my back. How did I manage to lose a lighter in about 2 minutes flat? It's a Did you know what I guys want to know what one of my special talents is? It's an ability to sit here, literally not move off the bed, and lose a lighter in about 3 minutes. It's very impressive. Does anybody else have these talents? Oh, look, I put it away where it's meant to be. See, that's how I know I'm improving in life, but also struggling. I like things. I put them away where they're meant to be in the bag and stuff here, and I get organised, and then I'm like, I can't find this thing anywhere, and I've actually put it where it was meant to be. You're from India? Oh, fantastic, Bumbleback. We get a few people from India in here. It just depends on the time I stream, it seems. Your channel's helping. I'm cleaning my car. Fantastic, bro, Ryan. It's always good, bro. Anything you can improve in your environment around you, right? So like, yeah, you clean out your car and stuff, and You know, you clean your, like, that's why you always start with, like, making your bed, cleaning your room. Like, when I'd always clean my room, because I used to be real bad at messing up my room and that, right? So I'd always make my bed first, take everything else in the room, take the rubbish, throw the rubbish out, right? But everything else in my room that was laying around would just go on the bed, boxes, piles, whatever. Then I clean the whole floor and vacuum it and wipe everything down, and clean windows and whatever, and then go from the bed. And then before you can sleep in bed, you know, you sit and work through everything, and that always worked really well for me. But yeah, like, I'd wake up the next day and be like, whoa, like, you know, you feel like you're not in your own space, and you immediately feel like proud of yourself and that, like you're doing better, you know. So it's always environment, right? So you know, taking care of your car and stuff, and you know, you're not embarrassed when you pick mates up because the car's nice and clean, and you know, it's all about, you know, it's like wearing, you know, like your favorite shirt, right? It's your, am I gay? No, that's my wife. Oh la la. Please hit that thumbs up, everyone. Yes, Tina. Yeah. See if we can get me to 60 likes, that'd make me pleased. My wife. And Arva, yes. Caravan. I'm building a cabin at the moment. We'll do the old Jamie pull up the clip. Hang on. I'll get some context for you guys. All right. So this is it's like, oh, Susie's you're gonna glitch the image now. You lean forward there, love. You lean forward there, love. Yeah, all right. So hang on, keep going, keep bending, mate. Keep bending. Here we go. So that's like 3 years ago up there when I started, right? And this is sort of more recent. Built the garage and stuff. We're building a cabin as well. So this is a render. This isn't, but this is roughly what I'm going to do inside the cabin. It's like a YouTube studio for, like, I do some live workouts. We'll do something roughly like that. I changed my YouTube name. It used to be Venomavenge, so that was, the artwork and stuff would have been great. But copyright and stuff. Yeah, if I want to make a big YouTube channel, I wasn't allowed to do that. I don't do politics and what countries are at war and stuff, mate. I don't get into any of that. But we bought this shed recently, right? So 2 weeks ago on live, I took down like half of it. We've just been down there today. We hit the road at like before 6 a.m. and got back just before dark. And we've got all that whole shed we've taken down, and it's back here now. It's just outside. So in the future, we'll get that one up as well. It does need new roof iron and stuff, but I was after the steel framing, and I was after the steel framing. Open a garage and high football place. No, you do not make huge money fixing cars, my friend. I'm telling you right now, you do not make huge money fixing cars. You want to make huge money? You want to make big money? I'll tell you what to do. If you're lost in whatever, and, you know, a lot of jobs will be lost to AI and whatever, again, the trade jobs, right? How long is it going to be before a robot can go and put a home ventilation system in a roof? How long before a robot can wire a house? Right? Electrician, HVAC installer, right? Like, even people who wash windows on skyscrapers are losing their jobs now because people are using drones. They show up with a car or truck with a big drone on it, and it's just literally got a wash nozzle on it and a hose run to it, and they just fly, and they clean a 20-story apartment building in an hour. You know, guys who clean house roofs and spray products, right? They're now using drones that just spray foam like when you go to those car washes, right? You wash your car, all that foam, it's like a roof cleaning foam. And they just fly over and go, right? And after a while, they rinse it off, you know? There's no risk of broken tiles for the person who owns the home or any of these things, right? And they can just show up, and, you know, they never even have to get on a ladder, right? So, you know, that's where all that kind of stuff's going. But yeah, electrician is a good move right now. Landscaping, like doing landscaping labor, stuff like that will always be good work, right? Landscape design, even, you know, if you're a creative, artistic type person, you know, people want to upgrade their spaces, all that kind of thing. But again, that's starting to be like people just using AI software. Oh, I just want this, you know. But somebody's got to build it. You know, security is a big one. The wealth gap is always getting bigger. We get these recessions, hyperinflation. Obviously, crime goes up in that. People then want to put in gates for their house, right? They put in cameras and stuff. Like, I've seen guys who just do basic driveway gates, a custom size, a couple of two posts concrete on the ground, a custom size gate, and you wire the gate motor, which I didn't know how to do. I bought a used gate motor and figured it out and whatever. That's pretty simple. But these guys charge like $20,000 to do a gate install. and make a custom gate. And all they need is a garage and a welder, make up the gate, you send it away for powder coating or paint it yourself, put a couple of posts in the ground. They're probably in 3 or 4 days of labor and maybe $2,000 in materials, and they're coming out of it with $20,000. So yeah, all that kind of stuff, I think is a good path. Just think of it this way: how long before one of those walk-in blooming Tesla robots can do the job the industry you're looking at? That's pretty much a good way to look at it. Timo, we're not doing none of that, mate. You got to come up with better jokes than that, bro. Everybody's always trying to make me say stuff like that. I've had, since I started this channel in December, bro. We started live in February. You people coming along being like, oh, say this thing, say hi to my friend. It's to try and make me say something ridiculous. I've had 1,000 of you, and it's all the same. It's just stupid. Yeah, at least come up with a good joke. At least come up with something funny and original. Bro, you live in a can. Stop giving money advice to people. And where, a mini Rani, where do you live, bro? What's your living situation? Do you own a home? Are you renting, or what's your situation, man? Because seeing as you've assumed my situation, you've seen me sitting here, and you're in a caravan. You must be poor. You shouldn't give any financial advice or anything, right? Okay, so what's your situation, bro? And we'll see who's got it figured out. I'd love to talk about it. Should I go out to the pub? No, Nick, you shouldn't. Home pre-drinking, you get yourself in trouble. Did you watch the fireworks? Oh, no fireworks here, mate. Yeah, 6 days sober and had a crappy birthday. Love chinging on the channel. Oh, no, man. Sounds like you had a good birthday. If you're doing 6 days sober, you're progressing life. Sounds like a good birthday. Sounds like growth, mate. Oh, it sounds good to you, dog. I like that. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Rochelle. Much appreciated. Why, man? I don't know, Nick. I don't know. Just all I'm saying, Nick, is you could go out or something if you want, but just don't go drinking your ass off and trying to avoid everything like this. You need to just stay and process a bit, right? Just I've been down this hole, Nick, of alcohol and going to the pub all the time and stuff. It destroyed my life, Nick. So just be careful, mate. They're saying, matey, because you're on a mate. Look at me. I'm the captain now. No, I'm in a caravan, mate. In a caravan. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get a reply from this fella here. Mechanical engineering student started an AI product in the automobile industry. An AI product in the automobile industry. Make a AI thing. Here's what you do. Make an AI thing where people do it for landscaping, that you get your car and you go, I want this brand of body kit for the front bumper. I want this side skirts. I want these wheels. I want I want to set this right? So people can create and they can put their number plates or whatever on it, right? So you can do a custom car design and you can bring in the brands, right? So that people can, a body kit company has all their products in the catalog, right? So, and then there's a link to buy it, right? So they do this. There's an app called Home Planner, right? And IKEA owns a lot of that. So when you design a house in Home Planner, you can add a table in and all this and this shelves and I want this cushion and this couch. And it actually has a link to go buy it on the website, and it costs $200 at IKEA. You can actually buy the items. So that I with automotive engineering, I'd do that with cars and stuff. You could do drift cars, or here's the lock, a drift lock kit, whatever. You could get all the suppliers in on all these things, right? All the brands. That would be how I would do it. So people go, I've got a Nissan Silvia and I want this front bumper, I want this back bumper, whatever, and they can, they go through the catalogue and it's the actual company's products and they're paying you for an advertising on it, and the end user would be benefiting from it as well, right? What's your name? My name's Mark, mate. Complete flip of my life? What do you mean a complete flip on your life? What's going on there, project? Howdy there from Texas. Hey there, Pro Gamer. Great to have you here, buddy. I do quite do an alright Texas accent. It's about probably the best American one I do. I just want to go mosey on over to a steakhouse or something. Hello, dog. Hello, can I help you? What are you? Oh my God, I'm under attack. Come in, you blooming idiot. You're an idiot. Hello. I know. I was away most of the day. I know. I'm sorry. I love you. All right. All right. You happy now? You happy? All right. Okay, off now. Go to bed. Your bed, mate. Your bed. Yeah, if you're enjoying it, how old am I? I'm 39. I turned 39 in May, so I'm about 10 months off 40. I'm scared. Help. Hey, inside boat. In a caravan, mate. In a caravan. Good, yeah. Have good insights. Oh, yeah, just lived experience and stuff. Dens, yeah. Cleveland, Ohio. Go Browns. Woof, 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 apparently. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, mate. Song request. Song requests I can't do because I'll get copyright struck on YouTube. You're not allowed to play any of it. And what I would say is why don't you just go play the song? If you want to hear a song, here's what I've never understood about people wanting song requests in a live chat. Why don't you just go to YouTube Music or YouTube and just play the song you want to hear? Why would you want to listen to it through my crappy, like my phone trying to broadcast it through the mic? Just go play the song. Motorhome. No, it's just on a trailer, this one. How many children do I have? None. Just 2 dogs. 2 dogs at the moment. Hurricane hit a little back a weeks ago and damn, it was almost as mean as my ex. Oof. Oof. Happy late 4th of July. Thanks, mate. Yeah, well, we don't celebrate it here, being New Zealand, obviously. It's an American thing, but yes. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. You seem very likable. Oh, no, some people think not. You say caravan, a trailer, or a motorized motorhome. Caravan can be both. No, a caravan is a caravan is a caravan is a caravan, and a motorhome means it's a caravan with an engine that you can drive, right? So a caravan is always on a trailer. It's a trailer that you tow. It doesn't have its own propulsion. It doesn't have its own engine, right? It's a trailer with a caravan built on it. A motorhome is it's a motor caravan, right? You're so funny. Hee-hoo-ha-ha. You're so funny. Hee-hoo-ha-ha. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shooting fireworks, mate. All right. No fireworks. Am I Australian? No, I'm from New Zealand. But it sounds near enough the same, I suppose. The New Zealand accent is a bit flatter. It's a bit more monotone, right? It's more, right? Whereas an Australian accent goes more up and down. So they pitch up at the end of sentences, in the end of words. So they'll be like kangaroo, didgeridoo. Yeah. Love the Australians, though. We get some Aussies. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really interested in talking about fast food brands. Adam, do you work for the company or something? Are you good enough for heaven? Ever lied or stolen before? Both. Ever lusted or hated anyone before? Of course. Plenty. I am not a perfect man. To be fair, the only thing I ever stole was as a kid, I stole like a candy bar from the store. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to get me in trouble. I know I was naughty. Naughty once. Look, my missus is horrified now. She's going to look at me different forever now. What have you done? We've told her all my secrets. Actually, a caravan can be multiple, like a wagon trail. Excuse me if you look over. Oh, I don't know, mate. I'm not here to argue the semantics of like whether the definition between caravan and motorhome. You asked, is it a motorhome? What I said, it's a caravan, and then we've gone into a motorhome can be both. A motorhome has a motor. This does not have a motor. It's a caravan, and in England, New Zealand, Australia, everywhere we call this a caravan, mate. That I know of. So obviously, it's not the whole conversation here. I'm not going to keep going on about it. It's a caravan. Guys, is this guy American? No, sir, I'm not American. I am no, sirree, I'm not American. I'm from New Zealand. US Aussie and Z, we all look the same, maybe. Candy Klepto. Candy Klepto, yeah, that's it. That's it. I knew I was naughty. You have a lady? I do have a lady, mate. She's off screen at the moment. She's hiding in the shadows. Batman. Like Batman. Not going to respond to that, Nick. You know my stance on alcohol and stuff, mate. I've talked all I can about it. I'm not gonna lean into it, dude. All I have to say, Nick, is just try have some self control. All right. But I don't think you're wanting to take it on board at the moment, so I'll leave it there. Aussies, yeah, Aussies. Because I don't have a... Who doesn't have a land of the... Oh, God, here we go. What's going on here, then? What's mate, shorty? I ain't a shorty. I'm 6'2". I ain't no shorty. Hello, Brooklyn. Hello, how are you? We got 68 likes. Can we get 70? Can we get 70? What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon? People saying I'm funny and have good advice and stuff, and I can't get 70 likes. Don't watch basketball there, comic. I only watch sports that have two balls. So like motorcycle racing and car racing and drifting and stuff, right? BMX and that, right? All the sports that require two balls. 6'2" is a shorty. 6'2" is a shorty. Whatever. Like my wife, yes. Future wife, yes. Kia, I'm from NZ. G'day. NZ here also. I'm up in Northland, mate. Grew up in Auckland. So yeah, we're just hanging out. Having a chit-chat, folks. I won't stay on too much longer. I haven't had my dinner yet. I'm very tired. It's been a very long day. We'll do another 15 minutes or so, I think. And then I'll call it a night, chat. Oh, God, it's been a very long day. Got up at 4:40 in the morning. Was on the road before 6. Drove for like 6 hours. And took down a shed. Finished taking down the shed we bought a double garage and brought that back home and unloaded it all and took the trailer back to my mate and washed it all. And is that my missus? Yep, that's my missus. She's in there. She's hiding back there. She's lingering. See? Yeah, she is. Chief moderator. Astrology or neurology? Nah, I'm just nah. Don't get into all that, man. Could you beat a kangaroo in a fight? Maybe. What do you reckon? You reckon I could beat a kangaroo? Let me know. Could I beat a kangaroo in a fight? How big's a kangaroo? How big's a kangaroo, mate? How big's the kangaroo, mate? I reckon I give the kangaroo a good run for his money, mate. What do you reckon? We'll get old Skippy. Let's go show Skippy we can box, eh? Show Skippy we can box, mate. Yeah, I'll probably give a good kangaroo run for his money. You know something I learned about kangaroos? We don't have kangaroos in New Zealand, but you know what I learned? Thanks, batting above my weight. Thank you, Paula. Yeah. Yeah, I did quite well on that one, didn't I? I agree. Shh, don't tell her, though. Don't put that in the chat. Don't let her figure out that I'm blooming punching above my weight. A red kangaroo will kick your ass. Yeah, one thing I learned about kangaroos is you never, if a kangaroo's in the water sitting there looking friendly, you don't go to it because it'll drown you, apparently. It's apparently what kangaroos do. They'll try lure you into the water and you're smiling and watching you boxing, but she loves it, mate. She loves it. I make her smile all the time, mate. No, love. See? Mm-hmm. Look, I just have to be me. I try to make all you lot smile too. We try and have a good chat. That AI lady is beautiful. How do you do the AI thing? What do you have to do? You have to like put something over your face or something, right? Or like there's no filter. Look, no filter. Look, the hair. Look, lush. It's real. There you go. See? Thanks for that, Ryan. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for your input. Zed, can you stop licking your bed, dog? That's about the 10th time. I should go back to the stream and check how many times I've had to ask you to stop licking your bed. Can we maybe have enough of that, dog? I'd really appreciate it, mate. I have a question for you, me sir. What question for me you, sir, have? Smiling with a shrimp on the barbie, mate. Another shrimp on the barbie, mate. She's so pretty, we thought she was AI. I know, yeah. That's what I thought when I first saw her, but then I lured her to my caravan with my charm, you see. A charming young man. Do you have air conditioning in your caravan? Yeah, you open the window. Air conditioning. It's winter, so yeah, it's nice and cool. But I have a little aircon unit where you turn that on. There's that aircon unit there. It does the job, right? Does the job. We're on grid power, right? So there's plenty of grunt to do it. Can you tell us the prompt to make AI so beautiful like that? Oh, I think it was something to do with her mum and her dad made her. I think that was the prompt that happened. I think that's how that happens. Need to post videos from kiwi pies. Yeah, I try to stay away from. I try not to have too many pies and stuff, to be honest. I try to stay away from all that kind of processed foods. Could you beat Mickey Mouse in a fight? Oh no, try avoid fighting, mate. I try just go about my own life, you know. Try focus on what's important. Whereas the dogs are at the other end of the caravan, mate. There's 2 dogs down there. Sometimes the dog, but when Susie's on the bed here, dog's not really allowed up here. Yeah, she'll get in trouble. So it's only I won't say that. Only one female in bed at a time. Hey. Hey, what are you reading? Your plant book you got given. The guy we got the shed off gave her a book on plants and flowers and stuff today. So this is she's reading. Yeah. She's quite content. She got given a whole heap of big plant pots, like really nice ones and stuff as well. We got reconnecting. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, she got given a whole heap of plant pots by the guy, so the whole boot of her car was full of as many, and he's like, "Oh, take all the ones you want." I think she got about a third of them. And then she felt bad. He's like, "Oh, just have them. Like, I put them up, for sale. But I don't really care." And we're like, "Are you sure you don't want to sell?" No. Like, take what you want. So she felt bad. Like she took a couple and felt bad, and he was like, "No, take more." Upload vlogs also on YouTube. Yeah, there's some stuff coming in future. Dens, I'm still just working on the channel and getting started on here, right? I need to buy a lot more equipment. So yeah, put simply, the channel needs there's we got 161 members now, right? A lot of people have gifted memberships and stuff and some super chats. So eventually, when YouTube pays me, people want me to get a DJI mic and stuff and better camera and all the stuff, right? I'm gonna have to build an editing PC and all that, but it is gonna take me a while. I try and keep YouTube separate to the rest of my life. Like I'm trying to build cabins and the property and stuff, and then the YouTube side of it is YouTube will fund YouTube, right? I want to put it all just back into the channel. So yeah, and in time, man, this will grow and change, and we'll just see where the path goes, man. Can't plan out everything, right? So where am I from? Canadian bacon. I'm from New Zealand, mate. I met somebody from Quebec, Canada today, who was over here in New Zealand. He was looking for somewhere to go eat. He asked me. He's an Aussie Canadian. No, I'm from New Zealand. So Thor the Odinson has a beautiful queen at last. Mate, we've been together about over a year and a half now. You, bed, dog. No dog, bed. Bro, Portugal versus Spain. Who will win? Don't know, bro. I assume you're talking about the Soccer World Cup. Not my interest, bro. No, not interested. I say it on here a few times a day. I only like sports with 2 balls. Motorcycle racing and car drifting and stuff like that. I like sports that take 2 balls, not 1. Do Kiwis have a stereotype on Americans? I know it, but I don't think I should say it. The stereotype on Americans would be a grandiose sense of importance in the world. Not all of them. There's a lot of Americans I like, but I think the general, again, you're asking more the general sort of consensus is pretty much what most of the world thinks of America in a lot of ways. I think is you just hear all this ego and all this, oh, we're the greatest, we're the best, we're this and that, and like our country's got freedom and it's just all very performative to us. And we're just kind of like, yeah, man, we're like we've got rights and laws and stuff too, and freedom and so it's just like it was never meant to be a competition. It's not, whereas it seems to from the Americans quite often. Again, not all, right? Not all. It's not America. It's America. America. Sorry. America. Fuck yeah. Say the mother day, America. Yeah. Fish and chips. I'll do it two ways for you. I'll do New Zealand. I'll say fish and chips, and I'll give you the Australian. All right. Fish and chips. I'll give you the British. All right. Fish and chips, lad. You want some fish and chips, governor? Oi, oi. Cup of tea and a crumpet. Right? Not America. It's the United States America. Hey, Pius, it's an American. Oh, my God. You can even talk like a girl from California. Oh, my God, Becky. Do I get 80 likes yet? Have I degraded myself enough in public yet for your amusement? Oh, I just like to make people smile. I like to make people smile. Usually they smile because they see me face. Look at it. If I could at least I don't look like this guy. Hey. Hello from Azerbaijan. That's isn't that Azerbaijan? That's they do like Formula One races and stuff there. I've heard of Azerbaijan. Bottled water, Pilates, Wi-Fi. Yes. Bottled water. Bottle of water. Yep. It's the other thing people get me to say all the time. At least I'm not like that chick who sits there saying ooh-woo for hours on end. So that's good. I haven't fallen too far. I haven't taken this channel to brain rot, and we won't. We're going to keep it. You look cool, bro. Don't stress. Yeah, it is. It is pretty cool. Yeah, it's winter here. Winter in New Zealand. So some people couldn't understand that the other day. Going back to the American conversation, there is a world outside of America. People are like, oh, how can you be in winter? It's summer in America. It's like the world has seasons and stuff, right? I don't know. Maybe it's the American education system with some people. Maybe everyone was sleeping in class. I don't know. Like, as far as my American knowledge, like you show me a map of America, I can go, oh yeah, like here's where a lot of the states are. I know, like you give me the state initials, I know what like 90% of them are. But you ask an American to point out New Zealand on a map, and most people are like, right? If you didn't label the map, they wouldn't know where to, So we're just a small little. I'm not gonna no. You have ISO Speed's number. That's nice. I'm not going to bother the man. He's a busy man. I'm not going to bother him. Blinkers on you. So again, don't get me wrong. Like I know a lot of great American people. I've met through streaming and stuff. They're great people. But yeah, certainly from this end of the world, we do see a lot of the drama and craziness and stuff. It looks like a pretty wild place. From what gets shown in some ways, of course. Well, I don't know. I don't worry too much about it. You're living in California, right? No. New Zealand. Very long way from California. I think it's about an 18-hour flight. New Zealand is next to Australia. That's it. That's it, mate. Out in the ocean. It's just small Australia. No, it's not small Australia. Australia was all the criminals from England and Ireland and all that, right? So when the British came over and colonised New Zealand and Australia, they dropped all the criminals off in Australia, and they went New Zealand as the land for the top tier people, mate. So no, that's how Australia got colonised. Was all criminals. It was all the criminals, and they threw them on Australia, and then they kept the boats going over to little old NZ, mate. But to be fair, you only had to steal like an apple in a food crisis to end up on the boat, apparently. So. 100 likes, let's show them some love. I don't think we'll get there, mate. I'm not going to do too much longer. I thought I'd probably do another 5 minutes or so. I said 15 minutes about 15 minutes ago. 5 minutes Turkish. You said 5 minutes 5 minutes ago. Gained whiteness naturally. I don't know, mate. I was just born onto this earth like the rest of you. None of us pick our country or what colour we are or anything like that, or disabilities or anything. So I think the whole thing of any of that is just ridiculous. We're just born when we're born. I think a better mindset rather than about colour or something like that would be a mindset of you're in the first world, right? You've actually got a very good life if you're here right now. You've actually got a very good life. You've got the internet, you got power, you probably got a roof over your head, you got food in your stomach, right? 3 billion people of 9.5 billion people on Earth, 3 billion still do not have the internet. And we're like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm stressed about this. Oh, what will other people think of me and this and that? Like, you're not living in a mud hut with no internet. Like, you think you're so far away of, oh, I'll never achieve these dreams. It's like, well, how far, everyone's always looking at, like, who's got more than them, and you forget about who has less than you and who they could work their entire lives from where they're at, and they're just never going to get even to where you are now, right? Or the situations you were born into, right? So I think we should all just be, a bit nicer to each other. You're from Afghanistan, living in California? Fantastic, mate. Glad. Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself there? Australia is the greatest pound for pound sports country in the world. Are they? Okay. I don't know. I really don't follow sports, guys, to be honest. Well said. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. Well, we got 80 likes. I think that'll do, guys. I think that'll do. I'm gonna wrap it up now. Thank you to my moderators for being here. Thank you all for joining me. I'm on multiple times a day usually, right? So usually it's like a morning workout or something. We do some work in the garage, car mechanic stuff, motorbikes, bit of everything, right? Yeah, throw a like, thank you, mate. Oh, here, have 81 likes. Oh, thank you, mate. Oh, 82. Oh, we're famous. We're famous, chat. So, yeah, thank you all for joining me. And, when I head off here, if you wait a few seconds, you can just tap on the screen and it'll take you to my channel, check out my shorts and stuff, check out my other content. I'm going to be doing long form stuff in the future, like overlanding and trucks and all sorts. I'm in New Zealand, mate. Nice chat, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you being here, Ron. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't and all that. And, if you want to support the channel at all, if you like the message hanging out and all that, do consider becoming a member. It's like $5 New Zealand. So it's like $3 US a month or something. If you ever want to get a membership, you get some emojis of the dogs and that. I'm going to add more emojis to that soon, but yeah. Cool. Don't leave. I gotta leave, mate. I've been on here 2 hours, 12 minutes. I got up at 4:40 in the morning. I've been driving for 6 hours. I pulled down the shed. I'm back home. It's 8 p.m. Like, I got my dinner here. My missus made me dinner, right, so I was dreaming. It's gone cold. Look, I've got sausages and onion. I've got bacon. I've got steak. I've got some avocado and some cheese. And I'm gonna munch it down, but I don't feel like I'm not doing a mukbang stream today. See you later on. Looking for a boyfriend, but I can't find one yet. Just go on your path in life, mate. Go on your path in life, my friend. And pursue the things you want to pursue and the hobbies and go to the places. Like, if you've got a hobby you want to pursue or something, go do that. And you're going to meet a guy who's going to, do that thing with you or something, right? See you later on. Kiss into your phone. You'll see you later on. I'm eye candy. Am I? Am I eye candy?
Yeah.
I always thought I was. I never thought I was much to look at, to be honest. To be fair, like, I've never once thought. People go, "Oh, you're handsome." I've never once thought of myself as handsome or good looking at all. I don't get what you're on about. Maybe we need to get dual glasses, chat. You're very handsome. Oh, thanks, guys. Mona Lisa back there. Yep. There's Mona Lisa. Yep. This wifey. Future wifey. We're working on it. We're getting there. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for joining me. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Yes, future wife. That one, future wife. Finally found one. You like me handsome lips? There you go, mate. You blow your kiss, mate. Look, I'll give you a little zizbra. Little. There you go, mate. You can have some love. All right, guys. Well, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button, and once the live ends, after a few seconds, you can just click on the screen. It'll take you over to my my channel and like some of my shorts and stuff and comment. It all helps so I get more people in here and put my channel. She's lucky. She's done with your nonsense. No, she's not. She loves my nonsense. She lives for the nonsense. You know what she was doing today, mate? She was on the power tools. We were pulling down a shed. She had a tool belt on, some tight little jeans and stuff, mate. She was on the power tools. Man. Yeah. Real woman, mate. Real woman. I think you're just mad. You know, I'm 39 and she's 24, so, you know. Sucks to be you, I guess. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, do check out the channel, check out the shorts and stuff. Shout out to my moderators, shout out to all the memberships. Thank you for the donos tonight, guys. It is much appreciated. You live in a closet?
Actually modding the chat. So.
What's that?
The guy said I'm probably on Tinder.
Guys, here, bro, on Tinder. Yeah. She's literally moderating the channel chat. Look, she's the moderator. You see that? See how that works? While reading a book, because she's actually handling shit. What's my plan for tonight? Gonna have dinner and get some sleep, mate. I've been up since like 4:40 in the morning, driven for 6 hours, pulled down a blooming shed, loaded it all on a trailer, drove back. I'm shattered, but I still want to turn up for everyone for like a good vibe, self-improvement, mental health chat channel, whatever. So how am I doing? Good, mate. Good. It's an optical illusion. Yeah, it's an optical illusion. There we go. It's an optical illusion. It's an optical illusion. It's an optical illusion. Love you, darling. Anyway. Pretty strong one here right here now. Oh, that's no good, Link. I hope you're keeping safe there, mate. I hope all the animals, I hope you got everything sorted, bro. Flipping through YouTube Live is like being in a psych ward, kind of. Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, I just keep it genuine and real on here, man. I don't do anything crazy. There's no LED lights, none of that. So it's primarily a mental health channel, man, to help people with depression and anxiety and stuff. She is anxiety AI. Oh my god, she is AI. Yeah, bro. Look, she's so AI, bro. Look, she's AI. Look at this AI girl. Look. Yeah, she's totally AI, bro. It's awesome, man. No, you're fine. There's plenty of women who come here going, you're handsome and whatever, and I'm like, hey, if you're here for self improvement and that, but I can't be going with them and you're gonna make me get a bit of an ego, you know. Evening video from Whangarei. G'day, Kiwi Toffee. I was just wrapping up, guys. I've been trying to sort of sign off for about the last 5 minutes. No abuse here, mate. It's all love. Mate. No abuse. She's very happy here, mate. You know. But maybe your mum, maybe go check on your mum, bro. Maybe she wants a foot massage. You shave her back or something. You want to be on it? Okay. It's done celebrating 4th of July. G'day. Alright, guys. Alright, I'm off. I've had a very, very long day. I've just done 2 hours 20 on here. I'm out. No, not for all the tea in China, Drew. You have to find your own way, mate. Maybe if you stop acting like that on the internet, maybe you could attract a woman, mate. But if imagine the girl you're meeting, you're going to go on a date with, sees you talking like this in a chat. How do you think she'd respond? Make better choices, bro. Have a good one, people.